Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show. And you understand the protocol here that any other time we have a man on board, the man is looking for a woman, and the converse is always true because every other time we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. Now, on today's show, we are having a man, and I will be telling you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, you can subscribe, like the videos, and don't forget to leave a comment so you can confirm whether you have subscribed. You are in the right place. Now, on today's show, I'm having a 43-year-old man, and you could be asking yourself the same questions we ask the guests when they come on air. What kind of a woman are you looking for? Why have you been single? Why are you single at 43? Have you been married before? Are you widowed? Are you divorced? Are you separated? What happened? Or have you not even married before? Our guest on today's show is a high school teacher and he is divorced. Divorced in the sense that we do not have the official papers. You see, in most parts of Africa, people don't have official papers, and that's what we call a casual divorce or a casual separation. That is what they call divorce. But they do not have the actual papers because, from the word go, the government and the institutions thereof do not really follow up on the kind of divorce that people have. People just live like that. If you feel like leaving, you leave. If you feel like sticking by, you stick by. And I think the government has what we call an interference policy in marriages, unlike other places where if you divorce somebody and you're taken to a court of law, you are entitled to pay for child support, support your child, and maybe co-parent. But in this case, we do not see so much of that happening unless ile wanaitanga FIDA. But again, there are protocols and it's not as easy as it sounds. Our guest on today's show is Mr. Munyi. Munyi is jina yake ya utani kwa sababu jina yake haswa ni Kifaru. Kifaru, na Kifaru ni mtu ambaye amelelewa upande wa Meru, na Meru ni kubwa, lakini kama mnajua pande inaitwa Tigania, na Tigania I think ni kwa huyu Mpuri ya Mburi, ama anaitwa nani huyu mheshimiwa, and he has been single for the last 6 years since he was in his almost late 30s. Leo ako 43, na anasema ya kwamba walisumbuana sana na madam wenye walikuwa na yeye. Imagine he was posted in the same school with that madam, and madam alikuwa anafunza sciences lakini yeye anafunza CRE na Kiswahili. So I don't know whether it was a kind of supremacy battle. Somebody is feeling that they are better than the other, or who is who. So anasema madamu wake alikuwa na flat sana. Kuna watu ambao wanapenda kuflat. For starters, flirting is entertainment of a romantic relationship or entertainment of a gesture that shows you're not settled. For example, if you're married and you keep on speaking to other women, or you keep on speaking to other men, and there is a lot of jokes around it, there is a lot of energy in terms of a relationship, looks like you're not even serious in the current relationship, that is flirting. And in most cases, when you flirt, it is like you're showing that you're free, you opening yourself for the market. And being as jealous, men are jealous, so I know even women are jealous, but when it comes to the jealousy of men, nothing can contain it. So it is either his way or the highway. And so it was the highway for the lady. Now wakaachana 6 years ago. They were blessed with one son, and the woman left with the boy. So news have it that that woman got somebody else and they are dating. So Mr. Munyi is now ready to marry, ready to mingle, and ready to interact with people. As a teacher, he has realized that there is so much about family, there is so much about relationships that people do not know because every day is a learning day. In that case, he is willing to interact with women who are not in the teaching career. If you are a teacher, this is not your man. If you are in the civil service, you are not the ideal. So he's looking for a woman who, one, is not working with the government. Number two, that woman is not employed, or that woman is not having a career. He would prefer now a woman who is in business because he has his own reasons, and then he says it was kind of traumatic to lose that relationship. It was so good to lose, and some of the relationships that have been lost is because people had ego, and that ego drove them out of marriage. He's looking for a woman who is between the ages of 30 and 33. Ukipita 34, you're not an ideal candidate. That woman should not have a kid. I asked him, what do you mean that woman should not have a kid because you already had a son? Said that's what he has decided, na hata kama ingewezekana huyo madamu akuwe bikira. Bikira ni virgin, so if that man would have been a virgin, the better. So virgins, this is your day. If you're a virgin and you're following this show, this is your man. So if you're there, 33 to 30, pia usipite hapo. It's a very 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 narrow window with a lot of demands. But again, on this show, you know, sometimes we fail to bring this guest on the show because of distance. Kama mtu ako Meru, surely sometimes it's either I do a phone call like I'm doing on our next guest, or angoje niende Meru ama akuje Nairobi. You see, those are the options we have so far. Until now, we start bringing what we call we are setting up a studio setting where you'll be able to see. I promised that one long time ago that we'll be having, hata kama guest ako mbali aje, you can be able to see their face when we are video calling. You can be able to see mine or the host of the show, and then we can get it going. So that is Mr. Munyi, single and searching, 43. This woman should not have a kid, and if she's a virgin, the better. She should be between the ages of 30 and 33. If you're 29, it's a deal breaker. If you're 34, it's a deal breaker. Okay, na yeye amesema if you're within that age, please contact us directly on 0712 997 660. Tunakuunganisha tu, mnaongea na yeye. You see how simple it is. 0712 997 660, and it's so simple. Okay, so that is exactly how you're going to reach Mr. Munyi. Until next time, this is Jenga Njero. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow me on Facebook, because that is where I post the contacts of our guests. You can also follow Clock Post on Facebook, because there's a new international media house that we are marketing. So far, they've gotten to 500 followers. Thank you if you have followed. If you have not, you can follow, because they will be bringing you real-time news from a vantage point. Jenga Njero here. God bless you. Bye-bye.